じゃあ命令はね、1から7番の人は1枚脱ぐで。さあさあ、7かも脱いで脱いで。それじゃあ。ストップ！どうしたの、アイナちゃん。脱ぐにしても靴下で十分ですから。
Hey, wanna play a game of truth or dare? I will begin. I dare you to watch some of the shows on this list in public. And if you choose truth, then write in the comment section if you did watch some of these in public. And what was the reaction of the person sitting next to you? Who am I kidding? No one's actually gonna do that. Hey guys, it's Animan here, and today we have listed down the top 10 good anime that you can't watch in public, part 2. Before we start, be sure to subscribe to our channel and press on that bell icon to set us all to be notified about our latest videos. At number 10 we have Fuuka. We first begin with the anime that if you change 2 letters in the name, it becomes an intense exercise, preferably done with your babe, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's get back on track. Fuuka is about Yu Haruna, who just moved into town and loves to use Twitter. By the way, if you're a nobody in this day and age, then the only use for your Twitter account is to follow thoughts and try not to simp. Other than that, Reddit is better. Anyways, when our man goes to buy dinner, he bumps into a mysterious girl, Fuuka Akitsuki, who breaks his phone thinking he was trying to take a picture of her panties. How will his new life change now? Better watch it in the subway to know. At number 9 we have Oreimo. Here's something you don't hear in an anime show having a radio show. How the fuck an anime gets a radio show? On top of that, it also has drama CDs and video games based on the franchise. The show is named after Oreimo Kirino Kosaka. Oreimo embodies the ideal student with equally entrancing looks. Her grades are near perfect, and to cover her personal expenses, she works as a professional model alongside her best friend Ayase Aragaki, who abhors liars and all things otaku. But what Ayase doesn't know is that Kirino is a total weeb. At home one day, Kyosuke, Kirino's perfectly average brother, stumbles upon an erotic game that belongs to none other than his seemingly flawless little sister. With her reputation at stake, Kirino places a gag order on her sibling while simultaneously introducing him to the world of eroge and anime. Now, if that's not a cool family, I don't know what is. Also, pounce on the Wincest vibe, the show has a gothic lolly.
お風呂上がりなのはこれから高坂くんとちぎりを結ぶつもりだったから？にゅふふ、私たちが邪魔したからそれで怒ってるんでしょう。違うわ。じゃあなんで彼氏が来てんのにお風呂入ってたの？だって何ほらほら言ってみ
黒猫、ごめんなさい先輩。あれ？たった今、妹に教育を施さなければいけなくなってしまったの。いってらっしゃい。
At number 8 we have Mysterious Girlfriend. I shall now recite to you the funniest plot on this list. Every girl is a mystery when you're a 16-year-old boy, but Mikoto Urabe is in another league. She carries scissors hidden in her panties. She sleeps on her desk every day. She seems to have no friends whatsoever. But none of that can compare to what happens when Tsubaki Akira decides on a whim to taste a drop of her drool. While Urabe sleeps, I shit you not, this is the MAL description. Didn't change a word, cause it's that funny to me. Anyways, back to the plot. From that moment onward, things between Urabe and Akira are never the same, and the mysterious girl slowly becomes Akira's mysterious girlfriend. Akira and Urabe try to navigate the minefield of high school first romance and all the strange things that happens along the way. So, if you are feeling brave to watch some spit swap in public, then by all means, do watch it. At number 7, we have Date Alive. One of my favorites is Date Alive. Here's the simple primes. Date Alive is about a guy who goes around searching the land for hot, powerful babes to kiss them, evidently saving their lives. Sounds normal to an ecchi show, right? Here's the kicker. After they kiss, the girl magically gets naked. Now try watching these scenes without people thinking you are watching a hentai. And the fact it's an ecchi harem doesn't help. At number 6 we have Kakegurui. Where to begin with this one? From Aheago phases to more Aheago phases. Students attending Hayako Private Academy are prepped for their time in the real world. Since many of the students are the children of the richest people in the world, the academy has lots of dicks in there. By day, it is a normal school, educating its pupils in history, languages, and other useless stuff. But at night, it turns into a gambling den, educating them in the art of dealing with money and manipulating people, aka the useful stuff. Money is power. Those who come out on top in the game stand at the top of the school. Yumeko Jabami, a seemingly naive and beautiful transfer student, is ready to try her hand at Hayako's special curriculum. Unlike the rest, she doesn't play to win but for the thrill of the gamble. And her borderline insane way of gambling might just bring too many new cards to the table, or might make you come depending on your mood. At number 5 we have Gleipnir. What does one consider to be a monster? A horrible blood-sucking vampire? Frankenstein's creation? Or a person who doesn't flush after using the toilet? Shuichi Kagaya has a secret. Other than having great grades and being skilled at sports, he isn't what one would call normal. In fact, Shuichi cannot even be considered human. Damn, this MAO description is not kind to the MC. One fateful morning, Kagaya woke up as a monster, with brute strength, an abnormally strong sense of smell, big fluffy paws, and the depression and self-hate that comes after losing one's humanity. AKA, he became a furry. Claire Aoki, the girl he had decided to save, now holds his secret over his head. Claire is a sadistic and utterly twisted girl, with no sense of empathy towards the lives of others. You know, best kind of girls who are at least better than tsunderes. Before meeting Shuichi, she was in the search of monsters, hoping to find her monster sister. Despite becoming a monster, Shuichi naively continues to hold onto his human morals. But how long can one last in this unsufferable way of living? One thing for sure, this is the furry anime to watch this year.
何見てんのよ。
いや、確かに私は宇宙人ですが、肉体的には完全に人間のオスですので。すみません。ちょっとだけ触らせて。
At number 4 is Goblin Slayer. I'm not sure you all watched it, but I'm sure you all have at least heard of it. After all, how can you not? It was the hype of 2018. The title Goblin Slayer explains the show. A dude who kills goblins with lots of ways, weapons, and techniques. This show is a gore fest. Now, if you can watch the first episode, the rape scene to be specific with sound on, then consider yourself, sir, a winner. At number 3 we have Elfen Lied. On a more serious note, Elfen Lied is known throughout the anime community. It's a good classic anime if you are looking for some bloody show to watch. It's about Lucy, who is a special breed of human referred to as Diclonius. Born with a short pair of horns and invisible telekinetic hands, this lands her as a victim of inhumane scientific experimentation by the government. However, once circumstances present her an opportunity to escape, Lucy, corrupted by the confinement and torture, unleashes a torrent of bloodshed as she escapes her captors. The gore scenes on top of the nudity scene makes it very hard to watch next to strangers. P.S. I'm not an overpowered guy. I usually skip them, but gotta admit, this OP is a banger. At number 2 we have Higurashi, When They Cry. Here's a show if you watch in public next to normies who are not into anime, they will think you need help. This classic is as gory as it gets, with lollies, torture, and people getting violently murdered left and right. One thing for sure, it is definitely not PG-13. In the small village of Hinamizawa, Rika Furude and her friends live together in relative harmony. Beneath this mask of peace, however, lies a hidden darkness, one that Rika understands all too well. In this eternal summer, she has been witness to unspeakable horrors. Every time the clock resets, Rika must try to find the villain behind these senseless deaths before tragedy strikes yet again. However, trying to decipher a mystery when only half the clues are present proves time and again to be disastrous. Each time she believes that things will change, she inevitably fails. As the annual festival approaches, Rika begins her descent from hope to despair in her struggle to break the chains of fate entangling them all. Now that's a show I like to keep for Halloween to play it on the big screen. And at number 1, we have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You expected another show to be at number 1, but it's Anime Weeb's favorite show. Now, I don't even need to tell you the plot. Everyone knows about this. Even people who don't watch anime knows the name, thanks to the power of memes, like the title show is bizarre, filled with lots of action moments and funny moments. No wonder it took the anime scene by storm. But what made most impact was the what the fuck moments. From pleasuring a cherry, manly waifus, to lie detectors via sweat taste. The show is a roller coaster and a great example of not to watch beside normies unless you want to join the Watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure brigade and expand the totally not toxic fan base, then by all means, do open the screen in public. And that was our list of the top 10 anime you can't watch in public. Seriously, you just shouldn't watch this in public. I mean, if you did watch any of these in public, I'm sure you got quite a story to tell, so be sure to comment it down below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and definitely don't forget to subscribe. I mean it. I'm watching you. Anyways, as for now, I'll catch you later. See you in the next one.